Hi everybody, this is Noelle at Petiti Garden Centers. It's spring and not quite warm enough for plants to just flush out yet, but we're doing a little pruning. And there's a couple things that you can prune even when they are not showing any signs of new life. And one of them is actually a landscape rose. So you know landscape roses, they could be called knockout, they could be called oh so easy, they could be called drift, carefree. Oh my gosh, there's so many available out there. But what's great about landscape roses is if you get a nice kind of mild day and you want to go out and prune, it's really good to prune those types of roses very hard. And so when we're talking hard, we're talking try to get them maybe 6 to 12 inches from the ground level and try to get out all of this dry, dead wood, older wood from previous years of growth. The reason being with all roses, they really do better with good air circulation. So if you can clean out the center of the rose, I wasn't able to bring loppers today and I want to take out this really huge cane in the middle of this landscape rose. And so I'll probably do that in the next couple of days. But if you can take all of that old browning wood out, you'll see some green growth. And if you look really, really close, you'll see these tiny, tiny little buds. And so you can use your pruners. Go ahead and you're going to want to cut at a 45-degree angle for the most part with the cuts, and we'll show you that. And then also just right above a little bud if you do see them coming out. If not, it's okay. You'll be able to tell which growth is going to come back and really produce for you. But the key here with all those landscape roses is that they bloom and branch and grow so much better on new wood. So try to get that old, brittle, tender wood out of there, anything that's super thick. And then on the converse, anything that's really teeny tiny and kind of crossing and weak in there, you want to clean that out as well. So Taylor's going to show you, I kind of went through this knockout rose bush. This guy was probably 4.5 foot tall. Took all of the canes down. Make sure you're using protective gloves as well. Just be very careful as you're pruning. And so I tried to go through this rose bush, and I'll probably go through it a little bit more. You start to cut and then you kind of stand back and then look at it again, see where you can make additional cuts on it. But really with these landscape roses, the more you remove, the better they are. And once you're done with that, go ahead and feed. We will recommend like a rose tone product is great. And you're probably going to use that about once every 4 to 6 weeks through the growing season until about September. So that's a really good time to start feeding your roses in the spring, getting them growing and looking beautiful. Enjoy.